Hello again, YouTube. This is Dave the Mechanic. I'm back again with another video. Today I'm working on a 2003 Honda CRV. This is the 2.4 liter VTEC. This is a 4-cylinder, so you know which one you have. This is also a 4-wheel drive. So let's go ahead and get the car in the air. I have the jack and my jack stand set up on the middle beam. You have two center beams. I'm obviously on the passenger side front, and of course jack stand for safety. Now to get these off, I'm going to be using an impact, so it's okay to be in the air. But if you're going to be using a 4-way or a breaker bar or something, you might want to do it while it's on the ground. It won't move because it's all-wheel drive, but you're going to be putting a lot of tension on that parking pawl. So I would break it while it's on the ground and then get them off once you get it in the air. But with the impact, that won't really matter for me. Okay, now that we have the tire off, I'll just go through and show you some of what we have to get off. Obviously the caliper and the bracket, and on this we have two Phillips head screws that's holding in that rotor. I'm actually going to get those out first, so I'll show you a couple of ways to get those out. All right, I have an impact driver here. Basically, you see that there, and basically what I do with this is when I smack it with a hammer, it gives me inward drive and also turns. I can have it go left and or right, and that basically helps it from slipping out, because you're basically getting the turn the exact moment as you're hitting it with the hammer to go inwards, and this thing works every time. Another way to get it out is to use a Phillips head screwdriver, handheld or in a drill. The problem with that is it's hard to get the forward push you need to keep it from slipping out or stripping it. So a trick to do before using the screwdriver, or before turning it with the screwdriver, is to just insert the screwdriver in there. And this is a flathead, but this is just an example. You insert your Phillips head screwdriver in there, the shorter the better, and then you get a hammer and you just hit the back of this a couple of times, not hard, just to send some vibration through there. And also get some PB Blaster, coil, something like that, and then let it sit for about a good 5-10 minutes. The longer the better. And do the Phillips screwdriver trick again. Put the Phillips screwdriver in there, you tap on the back of it a couple of times with the hammer, and then you try to get it out with the regular screwdriver. If you try to get out with a screwdriver before lubricating it and tapping it, put a little vibration to it, you might strip it. So I would definitely lubricate it and vibrate it before even attempting to get it out, even if you have one of these. Okay, so as you can see, it's nice and lubricated. It's been sitting for about a good 15 minutes. If you don't have an impact driver, like I said, get you a little Phillips screwdriver, give it a couple of taps, a little vibration, and give it a try. Yeah, it's real hard to get out that way, but if you want to keep trying it that way, you can. Let it sit a little longer, let it soak a little longer, give it more vibration, even tap on the side here. But if you really can't get it out, just go ahead and invest in one of these. It'll work every time. The last and final way, of course, is to drill them out. So you will get a punch, dead center, and then get a drill bit, metal drill bit for metal, and then you'll start small and you'll drill in. Drill in probably about a good maybe quarter of an inch, maybe fifth of an inch, and then you just go wider and wider until this head comes off, and you do that same thing to the other one. And once this comes off, you'll be able to get off the piece that's left in there. Now we can focus on removing our caliper and bracket. So your two caliper bolts are going to be 12 millimeters, and your two bracket bolts are going to be 17 millimeters. You might be able to remove the whole thing as one piece if you just remove the bracket bolts. I'm just going to remove them all together so I can inspect everything since I'm already down here. Alright, I got the caliper off and I zip tie it up here to the top, and now we can get these brake pads out. You have these pieces here that you have to get out first. I can just take them out of one at least. Alright, there we go. Of course you want to inspect these pads, and if you have an air nozzle you can blow all this debris out of there before you put them back on. Just set those to the side. Just keep in mind this one with the sensor was inboard, so we're going to leave it on the inside. Alright, and now we can focus on getting this bracket off. Remember, it was a 17 millimeter. Alright, so now that we have the caliper bracket off, this is nice and free. I didn't even have to hit it, it's already loose. But just in case you do have to hit it any, try not to hit it on the rotor part at all. You can probably bang a little bit on here, not too much either, because the rim has to sit up here. The best place to hit it is the outside where nothing really sits. Try not to hit this edge either, you know, just, and then a little vibration around, it should free it up in time. All right, well, that's another video in the books. If you like the video, like, subscribe, leave a comment. If there's anything I left out, let me know. Anything I could have done better, let me know as well. All feedback is welcome. So until next time, this is Dave the Mechanic. See you again in another video.